Hello?
Yeah, hello. But yes, we are back. The cat is in, but locked in a completely separate part of the house behind very thick doors. So everything's fine. My feet are safe. You guys have found out where this is after discovering Smiler McGrog is very weak to tickling. It's actually on his sheet here. Smiler McGrog will give up any information if tickled, especially if held by silk ropes.
I will have retrieved my ropes by the end of it, right?
Yeah, you can retrieve your ropes. Oh, do you mean like by the end of the contract? You can take them now, but they won't be tied up.
Now, it's like I tied them up in case they got up without us noticing.
Okay, yeah,
like for a short rest thing.
Yeah, you don't know how long they're going to be unconscious for. But you know, your short rest was only 10 minutes. It was like a quick like pep up. So you know, you they're down for at least another 50 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, what do you guys do?
Rogar he snuck away real quick and he's doing some other things.
Alright, so Rogar is having sex with a dead man.
I'm keeping track on Rogar because I don't trust him. He seems to be in on these shady dealings.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can hear the rustling of Rogar taking his trousers off. It's good RP there.
Rogar pulling them up. What are you talking about, sir? I'm done. I finished.
Right. It is now. So yeah, you guys move up. You find this. You think this is the door that he mentioned over here. Probably obvious because the dynamic lighting is slightly different there. I don't know for sure, but that's normally how it goes. Yeah, and you find this kind of innocuous door. I think maybe when you look over it, Rogar, you know it's very well hidden away. There's a little bit of thieves' cant there. Nothing big, just saying like, you know, like a little symbol, you know, just like thief at your own peril kind of thing. Like, if you steal from us here, we'll fucking kill you.
Okay. Should I try and slink through the door before we open it?
I mean, I can check to see if the door's locked.
I mean, I can.
We have a little rogue, like we can try to pick it.
But I can turn into gas and just move through the door first and see what's there.
I mean, yeah, you do you.
Okay, well,
even though you won't let me do me, but I'll let you.
Well, no, you still have to open the door. I'm just going to turn into a cloud and go through it before you do, just in case there's anything there. So I say, okay, give me a minute. If I reappear on this side, go ahead. Sorry. If I reappear in this side within the next minute, don't do anything. If you don't see me within a minute, come in. How about that?
I don't really like that, but you do you.
Okay. Well, I will gaseous form and just try to make my way through the cracks in the door or the kind of.
Can you roll a quick stealth check, but with advantage for me?
Yeah, it'll be near the top of the door, just to try and get close to the so, yeah.
Just in case they notice like smoke coming through them. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just collecting the ceiling. So stealth. Oh, 15.
Yeah, that's fine. 15's good.
Okay.
You through, and yeah, you can see there's like a warehouse beyond. There's a bunch of like crates and boxes of various miscellanea. And yeah, you can see.
What the fuck is that?
Sorry.
I've just seen what this is down here.
Oh, that's Hard Davy. There's this big guy, head shaved, shirtless, with a tattoo across his chest that says Hard Davy. You can see there's like this big bald dude with a sledgehammer, and then there's like a half orc with kind of chipped tusks with a mace.
That one.
No, I'm just using the same token. You killed that guy.
Okay. Did we? Okay.
Just another like a big tough looking orc. And yeah, there's a thug kind of lounging. They're all like lounging around. There's a little like idle conversation between them. And one of these like sort of sneakier looking sorts just like hanging out, like playing solitaire. And yeah, they're just like in general like hanging around.
can I move around at the ceiling of this room?
Yeah, you've rolled your stealth.
Or...
You won't have to make a stealth roll unless you do something else.
That's basically just want to know if it's like I just want to have a quick look around and see what's in here. Okay.
Yeah, you float around. You see Davies this big hairless dude with a tattoo across his chest saying "Hard Davy" is next to a table with some knives on it, and he's carving his name over and over again into this table.
Okay. Well, so there's not really a lot here. It's just okay. Those guys in a warehouse. Cool. I'm going to slink back out through the door.
You do notice there's another door further in.
Does that go further in, does it? Oh,
yeah, there's one over here that you think probably leads further into the building. You're not sure it would be on the other side. Obviously, going in a little deeper, though, you might have to make another stealth check.
Yeah, and I said to them to give me a minute, so I didn't give them really long enough, so I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah, and you float quite slowly.
Yeah, it's 36 seconds, so it's not fast.
Also, if you floated that quickly while trying to be stealthy, it'd be tricky.
Okay.
Because it's why is that smoke moving really fast?
Okay, sure, that's fair. I'll materialize back through the door on the other side.
All right, you rematerialize. Hello, it is me, Aleve. I'm very handsome.
Okay, and I'll drop concentration so I reappear as an actual physical being.
All right,
fun.
Reappears.
Well,
okay, so there is a very strange-looking man in there. He has his name tattooed across his chest. I'm not quite sure what's going on with him. There is, I think, 4 of them in that room. Some of them look a bit tougher than others. It looks like another one of those shady people we just dealt with. So, open the door, but be ready.
I mean, with a 27 stealth, with me being really sneaky, I feel like I'm pretty good about it.
Depends on...
Is the door unlocked? Or...
the door is locked.
I have a question.
It's no longer locked.
If we stayed here and we opened the door, could we get our clean shots of the guys, whoever is in there?
Yeah, so he'll give a really quick brief. So basically there's a little room here, a little entryway, but if you're at the top, you can get a line straight down that way.
If you're at the top, if you're at the bottom part, the main here, room,
no. Yeah, no, the main room is there. So there, it's 20-30 foot by 20-30 foot. There is another door that goes further in, but couldn't get.
Do you want us to roll initiative?
Are you opening the door? So basically, what Aleve let you know there is probably the best shooting position is here.
Okay.
From there, you'll get the best shots into the room. They're going to see the door open no matter what. They're looking in its direction. Even if you roll really... you can roll as stealthy as you like. They'll notice the door opening and look that way.
Yeah.
So, I might give you... Yeah, how are you kind of entering the room?
I'm preparing to huck a fireball into Mallet.
Rogar is going to have his bow drawn.
I think we should keep the property damage to a minimum. This may be a legitimate...
I imagine, the door is, it's unlocked, and Rogar's going to, move the knob or whatever it is, and just, leave it a crack open, so as to not open it all the way, and then when they're, going to look at each other and go, 1, 2, 3, and then everybody's just going to, Rogar's going to shoulder the door, and then they're all going to...
You're going to SWAT enter, that's fine. So everyone put themselves where they're going to be. You can roll initiative, but I'm going to say everyone gets advantage on the initiative roll. Just because you're so much more ready than they are. You're not quite going to get a surprise round because their job is to keep an eye on this door. Because you're coming in hard,
Hey, 21, that's better.
And I will not roll until everybody is finished.
Alright,
so 28.
Alright, cool. So...
Make this hard for me to fix, man. There we go.
That's my job to make your life harder, Rogar. Right, so you throw open the door, Rogar. You really quickly get your hand on your bow, and you were going to be standing about here. I'll just move you out there a little bit. Boop.
Yeah.
I know, I'm not going quite on the squares, but it just looks funny otherwise. I didn't like that very well.
There's a slight grid, it's just oh god.
I know, it's annoying. My bad. Right, so you are going to... Yeah, you get to go first. The door opens. I remove a layer of dynamic lighting. Boop.
Oh my god, Gwyn, what happened?
And yeah, that's what you can see beyond. Alright, so you quickly move into the room, bow out. Ah! Please get on the fucking ground!
Police! I'm the one thing I hate. Police!
I'm not a criminal, I'm a streamer!
Yeah,
Please don't shoot my dog!
I will fire at him first.
Alright, yeah, you come barreling in. It's like Fug looks at like, huh?
Hunter's mark.
He is Hunter's marked.
Surprised, isn't it?
Hits.
Yeah, I should really... I have macros for this. What am I doing? I made macros for this.
I have macros for this.
Hunter's mark.
Okay, 12... 23... 28... Dead. Yeah, just 3 arrows. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, dead.
Like nice,
I'm rolling it for fun.
yeah, nice, like tight sort of spacing. They all hit him in the chest. He goes down before he even really realizes what's going on. Then you run over, like shoulder barge that wall.
I'm just like back against the wall now. Reload.
Stop resisting arrest. Victor, it's your go.
So I see both of them. Is it an cling dance? Can I see which one of them is less armored?
They're both wearing half plate. This guy's half plate is his rippling muscles and layers of fat, but yeah, they have the same AC basically.
I'm gonna try to shoot the one that has metallic armor, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna hit Chiptuff.
He's fighting spirit.
Fighting spirit. Okay. All right. Chiptuff takes 1. Oh, sorry. Both hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both hit for 16 damage.
Oh, because you've gotcha.
Yeah, the orc looks kind of surprised for a second, and then like staggers backwards as shots like dig into his armor. He like grunts in pain.
And these boxes then like difficult terrain. I can't move through them.
Yeah, they'd be difficult terrain. Difficult terrain unless they're kind of like here, like where they're like piled higher. You wouldn't be able to move through them. But like if they're just like one box, then it's difficult terrain.
Could I also then maybe move about here-ish?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Could I also then drop my bow and drop my shield?
Alright, you drop your bow, pull out your shield, put it up, ready to defend yourself. I live!
Just to reaffirm my positioning of where everyone is. And... making sure not to get Victor in the blast. There we go.
Might be a hard time not getting Victor in the blast.
I mean, it's a lot of cargo that you might be burning. For all we know, it could be spice.
Well, I mean, like, Fireball doesn't set fire to things, like, specifically.
Yeah, it does.
There are spells that do. Well,
it's a ball of 33 points of fire. It burns stuff.
I'm sure there's like a line of text that says anything flammable.
I don't think it is on Fireball, that's what I mean.
I think there is, but even if there isn't, it does.
We'll see in a minute. Okay, we'll see in a second. So... Fireball! Okay, and I will use my Empowered spell to reroll 3 of those ones.
It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Oh, so it does.
Who would have guessed?
The fire spreads around corners. It ignites.
So they take 35
The building is on fire. That building is
Alright. Victor is within range of the fireball.
Am I? I mean, he kind of made it so I wouldn't be in.
Well, no, I put the template, so the center of the point
template's not actually on a square right now.
Oh, well then I could just do it there. Like,
okay, now...
I was just basically positioning it.
Yes, now it's fine. Just about. Alright, so all the boxes are full of black powder, is the thing. So
That's the thing I had in mind, and thank you for being the new Jam.
I would love to do that, but also black powder isn't really a thing used in this world. Like, there's no reason they would be.
Yeah, Mister, we can't have guns. So
No.
So yeah, it's 35 damage total.
You can have guns. I just
on
think
the
I don't
final.
want too many people having guns. Also, Percy might eventually
So
show up
me-
and shoot you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So let's see. It's how much damage? Sorry.
35 on a fail.
Pass. Pass. Last one. Fail. 35 on a fail. How much on a success?
17.
17. Sometimes just like other people do the math for me.
No, that's
It's
fair.
easier.
It's my,
It's
it's my
easier.
spell, and I'm re-rolling extra shit and adding shit back in. So
17. Yeah, there's a big blast of fire. You hear like shouts. If anyone was further in the building, they definitely heard that because it's a woof of flame. The boxes all start burning. The room like fills with flame because it was a wooden room. Everything starts to burn.
well, Gwyn wanted to get rid of them.
And there's no anything from the fire. Is it spice?
I mean, you can't smell quite yet, but there's definitely a thick wood smoke smell starting to fill the room. Then it is Hard Davies go. I meant to roll for something. Oh, it's fine. I don't know why I like Hard Davy. He makes me laugh.
Oh,
Of course it does.
so we didn't get a surprise round.
No, he did not.
No.
Their job was to watch that door, so...
Not everybody's good at their job, Matt.
If
No,
we
but
got a surprise round, it would be overpowered for us.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be fair, but they're not horrible at their job. Let me just add some fire to represent that you set fire to the building.
Matt now has to add another layer of map that is fire.
So yeah, a bunch of fires like break out across the room. These guys like gasp. There's so yeah, the enforcers are going to go. Hard Davy, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, he can get to you. No, he can't really stand there. He'll stand there. Hard Davy runs up here. So yeah, this big guy like trundles over. Roar! Wait, why does he have such little health? I thought yes, because wait, no, he didn't. He still only took full. Yes. Okay, cool. Hard Davy runs up here. Chip Tooth runs over to here. I feel like you're not in your square. Yeah, between squares.
The thing I'm concerned about is Vasselhiem is a city that has little actual space, so everything is cramped. This fire could spread.
Yeah.
Not really. Arlev can just
What do we
just
go
go
around
around.
and extinguish it once we're done. Like, you can do 5 foot every 6 seconds, so...
From
What,
the
extinguishing?
this
Yeah.
door at the back opens up, and another big guy comes running out. Like, looks around, doesn't say anything. Like just, and it's going to run further into the room. He's going to join in the fray, but he can't attack this turn. So the only one they can really reach is Victor, so they're all going to start laying into him.
Yep, that was the intention.
Alright, so Victor, here they come. You're going to get 6 versatile hammer attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2 of them hit for 18, as my AC is 18 with a shield.
Okay. They are also going to use their intimidating presence, so
How many times? Once or twice?
twice, yeah.
Twice.
And they're also going to use their second winds to regain 12 hit points from that opening
Darn.
salvo.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll kill him. Don't worry.
To
I
kick
guess
out the
that would
guy
actually...
fireball.
I maybe should have done that slower, because... Let's see. Okay, so...
Advantage would not have, I think...
No, it wouldn't have affected
mattered.
anything. So yeah, that's fine. So it stays as it is. But yeah, these guys come out, they start like wailing on you with their hammers, like roaring angrily. Hard Davy just runs and goes, "Hard Davy!" And just swings his hammer at you. Let's see.
I'm also in melee, so good luck, Gwyn.
This Clasp cutthroat is going to lob 2 knives at Victor. And goes, dagger, dagger.
What? No, dagger. What are you, a scrub?
He looks
Are
upset
you
by
a
that,
casual?
and he moves away and then does the hide action.
What is he, a casual?
I mean, he
Yeah.
doesn't have a hasty
Seems
belt.
like it.
He's so upset by that, that he just goes and hides.
You may be able to hide, but you can't hide your shame.
I can try and hide my shame.
Um,
Another
which looks to be the biggest threat.
Hard Davy. Hard Davy's terrifying.
Hard Davy.
Hard Davy. Another
My
guy.
new character's gonna be named Hard
your,
Davy.
your new character is going to be Hard Davy. Another guy
He's gonna
runs
give me
into the room,
class stuff.
runs over here, and ducks behind the table. Where is my character sheet?
I'll just need you to PM me all the details on Hard Davy.
Hard Davy.
I'll retire Thal run.
Oh, I mean, I have like a 2-page document on his backstory. Oh, everyone still knows where this
Do
dude
it.
is. I'm hiding. Gwyn, if it's your go.
I guess she's gonna do the classic Gwyn 1-2. Shoot at Hard Davy.
Hard Davy. That one
Not
misses.
Hard Davy.
Oh, actually, you're hidden, aren't you? So you get advantage. That hits. I'm not actually sure if being hidden technically is supposed to give you advantage on attacks.
It,
think it
it-
does.
It is. You count as invisible to the enemy.
Fair enough. Right. So yeah, that hits him for 24.
She's gonna point out the fact that his shoes are untied and he seems to be tripping over his own feet.
Hard Davy does not wear shoes.
He's gonna point out his
Well, he's
I
tripping
love
over
mom
his own
tattoo. And point out his true weakness is his love for his mother.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Arrow like digs into Hard Davy's like chest, and a lesser mortal would have been fell, but not Hard Davy. The Fug is dead, like
But
just got
not
filled with arrow.
Hard Davy.
Rogar.
I don't want to kill Hard Davy, I'll be honest.
I mean,
Then
you got a choice.
don't. That was for Victor anyway.
There's Chip Tooth, Tight-Lit Tom, and Hard
I'll
Davy.
be shooting at Mr. I'm so stealthy over there.
Yeah, it's like giggling as he thinks he's so well hidden.
Yeah, so Hunter's Mark moves to him, and... Crit, please. Oh,
Yep, that hits. He's going to uncanny dodge it. Oh, well, he uncanny dodged the first one.
I forgot
Uncanny
to add
dodge!
that. So, it would have been 21 he uncanny dodged.
So down to 10. Good thing
Yeah.
you uncanny dodged that one, Jesus. And you get to roll double Hunter's Mark for the
Plus
second one.
Why?
Because it's it's not a crit, is it? No, so it's 10, 11 for the second. 11 for the second. Alright, yeah, he like
21.
dodges out of the way for the second one, and the second one clips his shoulder. He like gasps in pain. Blood starts to trickle down his arm.
Alright.
That your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Victor, there are 3 very big angry men set on beating you to death. You are frightened of them.
And despite my best intentions, I'm still frightened of them.
Yeah, I mean, Hard Davy's just there, like, screaming at you. Like,
Yeah,
ah!
am I? I'm just thinking, I have advantage against being charmed, and
Doesn't
no,
affect
just
frightened.
charmed, not frightened.
They're separate conditions.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, the best thing for me to do is to dodge in this situation.
Alright, you're going to take the dodge action.
But I'm also going to push Fire Breath, the last charge at Big Davy.
How long does Fire Breath last for?
An hour.
Yeah, cool, you got it then. Alright, Hard Davy is going to try and dodge that Fire Breath. Oh, yeah. He does a backflip. Hard Davy!
I must admit, I am impressed.
Everyone is. Right, Aleve, it's your go. You can see your friend's got his shield up, like playing defensively as they like wail on him.
Oh dear, oh dear. I didn't mean to. Oh dear.
I also pick my ball up just to not leave it on the ground if I can.
I mean, I'm really tempted to do it again.
More fireball.
Like, it's already on fire at this point.
The room is pretty on fire. Smoke is
Just
full.
watch the world burn.
What? I didn't understand a word of that.
Some robots want to watch the world burn. Yeah.
Shit.
I think you might be hard pressed to do it
well,
without hitting Victor as well this time because of how
let's
squares
just get
work.
the templates.
Do you know, I look hurt.
I mean, he's 20 foot away. He's.
That's what the template's for. That is an exact 20-foot radius from.
I mean, I'm measuring.
Yeah, but it rounds up. Like, that is actually set at a 17.5 from the centre of the template. That is exactly 20 foot from the middle point of that square, is the template. So.
I know other people have been using templates that way, but I've always done it like just if it's a little bit in your square, it's a little bit in your square.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that is. I mean, I can't really see the squares. Is the problem at the moment.
There's kind of two squares, Matt. Let's be honest here.
Okay, well, if we're doing it like just a little bit in, then that means that gets them, doesn't it? Because that's all in a little bit of all their squares.
He would still be.
If it's just literally touching the squares, then that's touching all of their squares.
I know. This is what I'm saying. I know other people like made the templates start using it this way, but this is how I've always done it: is just measuring it. And
Alright, fair enough.
it just gets him in that way. Also, like, he's locked in melee and surrounded. Like, the fact you'd be able to like these guys are literally on either side of him, and you're just like getting a fireball in without hitting him. It doesn't make.
Fine. I'm just saying that is in terms of actual measuring. That is the actual measurement from that point is that template.
That's why I did it in the first place, was because the diagonal squares mean you get extra range on stuff.
Because it doesn't. Roll-20 doesn't. But anyway, I'll just do something else.
Do what you do. I mean,
well, no, I'm not going to deliberately fireball you. So if I can't do it,
I take the dodge action. I have advantage on it. I may survive.
Yeah, but even that equals like 15-20 damage, which is not worth it.
It would hurt the guys a lot, but they're also clearly like big bundles of hit points.
All right. Well,
This is one long 6 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I thought I was going to do something else, which I can't do. So, I guess I'll cast Hex at the cutthroat. I guess as bonus action.
All right.
And then so I'll give him disadvantage on strength checks. I don't know. It never comes into it, so and then I'll just throw a fireball at him. So
The only one that ever might come into it is strength for like grapple checks.
No, that doesn't matter. It misses anyway.
Fireball goes wide.
Yep, speed up.
Okay.
Did you shoot at Big Baby?
No, I shot at the cutthroat. Down the bottom. Behind the desk.
This fella here. Right. Hard Davy is going to like push over these boxes and run up to attack Rogar. Tight-Lipped Tom quietly moves up here and gets ready to like lay into you. Right, so there's going to be again 6 attacks on our good friend Victor, but they've all got disadvantage.
Straight because I'm frightened.
Okay. No, the frightened ends at the end of your turn.
At the end of his turn or my turn? I don't remember.
I think it's at the end of your turn. Let's see.
Your
On a
turn.
failure, the target is frightened till the end of its turn. Of its next turn.
Oh, so
You are no longer frightened. Right. So, swing number 1 on you with disadvantage. Misses. Swing number 2. Misses. Swing number 3. Misses. Swing number 4. Misses. Swing number 5. Misses. Swing number 6. Misses. They all miss. They're just wailing on your shield. Like, Hard Davy.
It's quite the nice beat.
Yeah, moves up to Rogar. Hard Davy! Swings his hammer, misses once. Misses. Oh no, hits and hits. 2 wisdom saving throws for me, please. And you take 17
3
damage.
attacks. 3 attacks. But why? Why 3 attacks?
Because that's how many they get. They're just wailing on you. Alright, so you're frightened now. And you also take 17 damage. Hard Davy laughs.
Alright, Hard Davy, I liked you, but now you're gonna die.
Alright, from the shadows appears this Clasp Cutthroat, who's going to throw 2 knives at Victor. They're going to have... The first one's not going to have disadvantage because he was stealthed. Clasp.
It doesn't matter, probably above 20 stealth, but did he roll stealth or what?
Yeah, he rolled stealth and he got above 20. So, swing. 9 doesn't hit. Second one, 7 doesn't hit. He's like, and
A 24 should.
he only had a straight
roll.
Because I'm dodging.
Oh, okay.
I took the tank position for this case because you all need sneak attack and you need a range.
He tries to stealth, but everyone can see where he goes. He slips back here. Actually, he wouldn't slip back. There's fucking fire there. He's going to just stay where he is. The other guy who thinks he's stealth is also going to throw 2 at Victor because he thinks he has advantage. 1, 2. Okay, he's a better.
Well, 1 hits, but that's because 18 hits.
Yes. He also gets sneak attack because he's got a friend nearby. Nice.
Oh, 7 plus. Yeah, I'm unconscious just by 1 point.
Oh wow! And then he stealths. Aha!
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm dead.
All right, so
I'm not dead,
Victor.
I'm conscious.
Victor takes an arrow, takes a blade to the chest and goes down ugh. Stumbles.
Wait. Does he get that if he has disadvantage? Sneak attack most often doesn't work if you have disadvantage.
But
Yes.
he has a friend nearby.
Yes, but if you have a friend nearby and you don't have disadvantage, that's often how it runs. If Gwyn would ping it, I think that's how it works for normal.
Let me check. You might be right. As you can see, I very carefully wrote out the sneak attack conditions, but sneak attack isn't in. And the cutthroat doesn't have disadvantage. So yeah, no, ignore the sneak attack damage.
Yeah, actually, I'm still awake.
Well lawyered. All right. So
Nice.
you stay up, Gwyneth. It's your go.
He didn't re-stealth?
He did re-stealth.
But then that 20.
But there's 2 guys in the room. One of them failed his stealth and one of them succeeded.
You're gonna have disadvantage.
Yeah, I can't, I'm just deciding I've not actually moved. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Hmm.
I can't really stealth where I am, can I? And see him pop out.
No.
Fuck. Against my better judgment, I'm going to ready an attack with sharpshooter on the cutthroat for the next time he pops his buff head out, and I will use tactics on that one there
On tight-lipped
for the
Tom.
next person to attack.
All right. Rogar.
Davey, no.
Baby, yes.
Hi, Davey!
Can I take out both of my swords or just one?
Just one.
Okay.
You could take out the other one, one with part of your movement, and then if you want, you could take the other out with a bonus action. But you won't get your bonus action attack.
Yeah. No, I'll just keep my left hand on my bow, and I'll just quickly pull out the drow short sword and
All right.
cut him down
Yeah,
with
that
disadvantage.
hits. That misses.
And the second one misses. So 7.
Alright, yeah, you hit him for 7.
Oh. Sneak attack, Victor, MVP.
Okay. And yeah, you get your sneak attack. Oh, you have disadvantage, so you don't get sneak attack, as we just discovered.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we are.
It
we
works
are already
both
forgetting the
ways!
rules, are we?
Yes.
Woo! All right. So 10. Or 10. Fucking 7. I'm tired. I need to sleep more. Bad.
Victor, it's your go.
I'm not frightened, but I'm rather hurt.
I'm not sick, but I'm not well.
Oh, what to do, what to do. I think I'm just dodging, but... Yeah, that's what I'll have to do, I think. Because I don't have second wind, I don't have anything other to do, yeah, I'll just have to dodge.
Alright, you keep your shield high, your rapier, like, deflecting.
Yeah, like, in a very defensive position, saying, hurry up guys, I'm not doing that well!
Oh, okay, there's that one.
And, I will not use a potion of healing yet. That's my...
Okay. So,
Is this the...
oh, sorry. Is what the what?
is that cutthroat the one that I hexed, or is that the hex one just because I haven't been able to see anything?
The hex, the one you hex seems to have slipped away somewhere.
Okay. Oh, God, I need another spell. Because, yeah, if we're doing it this way, I can't not clip Victor with it, and I'm not going to clip Victor with the Bible.
No, just do it. I'm low enough as is. It's better.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, that one still works, doesn't it? No, but we probably won't kill them. It would be death vulnerable. Oh, bugger. And I can't even do that because of Hard Davy is right.
Hard Davy!
God damn it, Davy.
Is Hard Davy human or is he like an orc or something?
Some might say he's a divine creature. I would say probably human.
I didn't know he was there when I stepped through the door, so I walked with space, so he'll get an opportunity attack.
Alright,
back off.
Hard Davy will take his opportunity attack. Hard Davy! 18 for...
I will shield.
Shield bounces off your...
Actually,
his
getting
armor bounces off
some
your shield.
And then I'm just going to throw a firebolt back at him. Fuck you, Hard Davy.
Oh yeah, that hits. Woofed! Firebolt to the face. Hard Davy staggers backwards, wounded. Kind of like eyebrows. If he had eyebrows, they'd be gone now.
I'm going to stay in here so I can actually see what's going on now, because it's really awkward being outside and not knowing what's going on.
Yeah. Right.
That's me done.
Oh, sorry. It's Hard Davy and Co's go. So, Hard Davy is going to start swinging at Rogar. 1, 2... Wisdom save, please. I should take 13. And then
Oh, I know what I should have done.
final one. Oh, it's going to
I
hit.
should have told Victor to run and held the fireball. Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
You think I can move from there? Like, can I physically move from there?
Well, there's like a square. I suppose there's crates. You can't really crates.
Now, like, he's standing right in the middle how I was thinking I was going to be standing in.
Yeah, but I mean, like this square here. I didn't think of it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But these clamber over those.
You'd be squeezed in, but yeah, you could move freely in my difficult terrain.
So
Alright, so...
I forgot that.
Yeah, you take 17 damage and are frightened as Hard Davy just starts laying into you.
Stop it, Hard Davy. Leave me alone.
6 attacks of disadvantage once again on Victor. 1,
That 18 hits.
2... Wow.
I mean, my AC is 18. I'm not Lucian.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I just like that they were the identical rolls. I guess that knocks you unconscious?
If the first one hits, the first one hits, the second one hits, and then I'm unconscious with the second one.
All right. That enforcer is going to just take his last swing to down on Victor. But misses you, crashes off your shield arm. I think you've got your shield up. He smashes you twice in the shield, and drives you to your knees, and then bashes you into the floor, and you kind of fall unconscious. Tight-lipped Tom, seeing you're already out of the way, marches over here, marches past Hard Davy, and marches right into the middle of everyone. And he is going to attack. Well, you have advantage on Rogar because Rogar's afraid. So, once on Rogar, hitting Rogar for 7.
I am down.
Alright.
Yeah, the problem was we don't have a healer and we're all long range in the melee fight.
Yeah. 1 on Gwyneth.
With a 15 wisdom save, please.
Yes, please, Gwyneth.
Ooh, ow.
TPK. TPK.
I mean,
Archers.
And the spellcaster.
It's not a place. It's like corners. It's a place.
A group of archers and a sorcerer walk into a building. Why did they walk into a building?
Gwyneth. Okay, so you are frightened, Gwyneth, and the last swing is at a leave.
Yeah, that hits regardless of my shield, so...
Alright, so that's another one for Tight-Lip Davy. So yeah, it just goes in, starts laying into everyone. The Clasp Cutthroat, this guy's going to come forwards. He's going
Caleb is also afraid.
Okay. He's going to throw a knife. He's going to throw 2 daggers.
Misses.
What? It's not your turn.
She had a reaction.
7 misses.
Oh, you held your thing, didn't you? That's why, yeah.
Ah, okay. Zoom. It goes wide. The Cutthroat is going to throw 1 dagger at Gwyneth. Zoom. Horrible shot. And another dagger at Aleve. 20.
Misses because shield.
Ding, bounces off your shield. The other guy, he can't actually see anyone from as far back as he is. So he's going to have to reveal himself from stealth to make a full move. He moves up to... Oh, not just into the fire, mate. Moves up to there. So he's kind of hiding behind those crates, and he's going to throw 2 daggers. Same order as before. One at... Actually, I don't think he can see Gwyneth from where he is. Both at Aleve. Dagger. Dagger. Both missing. Gwyneth, it's your go.
She's gonna disengage, and she is going to dash.
Alright. Is that your turn? As you sprint away and run, you see a figure coming down from the other direction. A small figure, clad in bright golden plate armor, dragging behind her a huge hammer. She pushes in past you, goes, "Get out of the way, let me show you how it's fucking done." And a small halfling woman appears and is going to swing her hammer twice at Tight-Lipped Tom.
Kima.
What the fuck is this?
I know.
This is Matt feeling guilty that he might be about to kill a couple of people.
You don't need to feel guilty, Matt. It's just
No, this isn't a guilty thing. This is not a wipe the party style contract. She was always a possibility.
But I like the wipe the party chances.
I mean, it's a wipe of the party chances is the risk we take.
Alright, I'll remove her then.
There you go. Good.
No, she appears, swings her hammer twice at Tight-Lipped Tom. 1... Oh, that's the GM. One.
Damn it! Now I have to share the XP as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. Her showing up forced an XP share. That's the downside. So she shows up, swings her hammer
Get away,
twice.
we can do this. Get away.
I'll let the TPK happen. TPK acceptable.
I mean, if you want, I can just remove her, and you can go
All
on.
in favor of the TPK option,
mean,
say aye.
I can't vote because it's not my character, but I feel
It
like
won't
a bit
be a
pitying.
TPK because Gwyneth's gonna fucking leg it.
Well, to be fair, Victor has willingly, without you asking, done a fair shove. I'm going to tank for a bit, so he's not going to complain. Like he chose this.
I mean, this wasn't like a non-planned thing. I didn't just randomly have a Kima token. She was always supposed to show up. It just was either going to be to save you or to reprimand you. Let me introduce the character in a cool way.
I'm fine with it. I don't know who's like no.
Yeah. Shows up, slams her hammer into Tight-Lipped Tom. Gonna add a little smite into that. Doom.
Jesus Christ.
So that's
See,
20.
this is why it just feels like we're being rescued because we fucked up. Because she's just so fucking powerful.
I mean, someone
Crazy.
firebolted, so you know.
Well, the fireball's not what fucked us. That's not what fucked us. Like,
It was just the fact that we had 3 archers, but we were fighting in close quarters.
these guys have got a lot of attacks.
Yeah. Like I said, this was never like a to save you situation. I wanted to have Kima show up in this contract. This is just story point thing.
Like I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I
I know you are. It's
fine.
weirdly enough, it's other people being salty this time.
Well, that's why I said I don't really get a vote, because it's not my character on the line.
Yeah, so let's see. It's 26, 27, 30, 39, plus 20, 60. God, math. Blah. 26, 27, 39, 43, plus 20 is 63. So yeah, this little halfling shows up, slams her hammer into the side of this guy who like staggers, like his hip like cracking, and doesn't make a sound. Just, grits his teeth, and yeah, she like hangs back with her hammer, and like looks around like, who set fire to this building? Rogar, it's your go.
Fireman.
Death saving throws.
How high is Kimon per paladin level does she have on aura?
She would have an aura, yeah. Cool, that's a pass. Victor, can I get a death saving throw, please?
Oh, I've only had advantage.
I know. A leave.
Could I use the inspiration to get back up with that?
No.
That's not how the inspiration works. Cool, that should be everyone. It's a 30-foot cone. Gonna crack out the Gem of Brightness again. So all of them need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw against being blinded.
Okay, so you blast in DC 15 con save. 1,
Yeah, so it's the third one, so it uses 5 charges, but
2, 3. Two of the big guys pass. 1,
oh god.
and both of the little
Jesus,
guys pass.
they rolled really well for the
They did roll really well. So the guy at the bottom is blinded. Actually, we'd probably start from the top. Tight-Lipped Tom is blinded. My eyes! I cannot see.
Okay. I missed your step. Out the door.
And then you missed it out there. Poof!
I tried.
You tried.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know, there's a small halfling woman smashing kneecaps in there.
Tight-Lipped Tom is going to use his bonus action to regain a little hit points. Looks down at this tiny halfling woman and begins to wail on her with a hammer.
I thought he was blinded.
That is true. He is blinded, but he knows she's there, so disadvantage
Yeah,
swings.
that's true. He can repeat the save at the end of his turn as well.
Yeah, misses them all. He's then going to try and make a save. Continues to fail, so Tight-Lip Tom's still blind. Now she's going to crush Victor's head.
Why is this?
What's going on? I think Chip took... no one sees this, but Chiptiff picks up Victor and begins to carry him into the back. Like, through the fire. Not bothering to do a medicine check, he just wants a hostage. Hard Davy runs up and starts swinging his hammer at... Okay, 1, 2... actually hits Kima once. See if Kima gets scared. Gets afraid. I'll just do my other swing while I'm here. Okay, so that might be a double crit on Kima. That'd be kind of funny.
Is it not a single disadvantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The person who comes to save us dies.
I mean, she would have her paladin aura, but it's more fun. Yeah. Comes up and just wails on Kima 3 times for 13, 15, 13 plus 15, 25, plus another 13, 30 free damage.
30.
Oh! Comes towards, slams his... Hard Davy just starts wailing on Kima, getting bounced around in her heavy armor. The Clasp cutthroats are going to... One of going to grab Rogar and try and drag Rogar away. You'll come with me.
Don't drag me through the fire, you dick.
Gwyneth.
Oh, I need to make a concentration check actually for Hex. Hex drops. Fucking useless spell.
Oh, don't this hurts. This is useful. You just don't have the cons to handle it.
No, it's just that I've got +5, but I just always manage to fail it.
+5 is not +9.
Oh my god.
I know. It's more just a case of statistically I should at least keep it up 3/4 of the time, but I don't. In fact, more than 3/4.
Is there any way I can shoot this guy to make him stop carrying Victor?
I mean, you can shoot him, and it might kill him. And if that's the case, then it would work. I think he'd be aware of you because you had to dash back, didn't you?
Yeah. Let's pray to the RNG gods.
He doesn't look particularly injured. Yeah, that hits it. Wow. For a fair chunk of damage.
Do I get sneak attack because Victor's there?
Victor's incapacitated.
You have to be conscious.
Yeah. But you do land an arrow and it makes... Right.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Lady Kima takes a... Well, I mean, John's blinded. Tight-Lip Tom is blinded, so... Might as well fuck him up. Oh, wait, no, that's Hard Davy. Where's Kima's token? There she is.
Hard Davy.
Hard Davy! So she...
Hard Davy is actually an undercover agent.
One...
Police bitch.
With the DEA.
With the DEA. So 22, 24, 30... Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, plenty of damage to take. Yeah. So
it's 70 points of damage.
Yeah, she swings up low right between Tight-Lip Tom's legs, and he goes airborne, slams into the roof, and comes back down with a thud. And she marches into the room, and then sees all the fire and goes,
"Police brutality!"
And it's what? What the hell happened in here? There's fire! Is that spice?
I can deal with that.
Rogar?
Please roll a 20 and stab this fucker just getting your way.
What are you doing? Stop touching me.
Stop touching me.
No.
Oh dear.
No, we're gonna have a 1 and a 1.
All right. Victor, can I get a death saving throw from you two?
I so hope I get a nat one.
Yeah, you wake up on this scary orc shoulders.
No. No.
They get back. Oh god, all our hostages are dead. That's not good.
So I have 1 success, 1 failure.
Okay, cool. Right. Alif.
Okay, so I can't really see anything from here, which is really irritating.
You should be able to see a little bit of Hard Davy, but I'd give him cover if you're kind of struggling to see him. He is around the corner.
Yeah, he looks like from the way I look, he looks like about half his token, so yeah, he should definitely have some sort of cover. How many of these have I got left? So they're going with upcast, can't I? Oh, right, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to measure in one. Damn, I can see the edge of a token here as well. There's nowhere I can get to where I'm not going to be. Actually, I suppose I could just step in, couldn't I?
Yeah. Hard Davy looks pretty beat up.
Oh, it's Rogar's token. God damn it, Rogar.
Yeah, shoot me. Shoot me.
Just a mercy killing. Just douche.
Walking Dead, that guy.
It's hard. I mean, the two carrying people looking. They're still looking. Okay.
They look okay. I mean, this guy doesn't look particularly tough. But he's only somewhat wounded. Fairly wounded.
One of them's got an arrow to the back.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them does. Chip took a hit, but he's also a big dude.
Yeah, I will burn another. Where are we? Burn another Misty Steps. That's my last second level spell.
All right, you poofed into the room.
No. So I'll go to. I'm coming, boys. Yeah, I'm just going to teleport, and I will fire bolt at the guy carrying Rogar.
Okay, he looks like surprised. Like, what the fuck?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Damn!
Oh, shit.
Hang on. Empowered spell. I can burn another thingy point. So, empowered spell. So I can reroll 3. What have I got? I've got 3, and I'll reroll the 3 and the 1. So it's currently at 18. So it'll be 14 plus whatever this is. And it is D10s, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So 14 plus
2D10s. So 14 plus. Oh, 20. So 25 total.
Alright, that would be enough, but uncanny dodge.
You bastard.
This isn't the one that's used it, is it? It's the...
I mean, they can use it every round.
As a reaction.
Oh, that's right.
So
there's something
half
else
of
a rogue can do.
25 is
12.
Evasion.
12.
Or some shit.
So he's like, ugh. Yeah. So he takes it and staggers a little bit, but he's not by any. He's not out of the fight, so to speak. Right.
Fair enough. So that was bonus action movement. Yep, I'm done.
Hard Davy is going to continue to shout his name over and over again, and wait for roll 20 to stop freaking out a little bit. This web page is slowing your browser down. What would you like to do? Just give me a minute. Give it a minute. Right, the only person you can really see is Kima. So 1, 2, 3. So he just wails on Kima. Who actually does take a solid 13 to the face. Ow. And then Kima might be scared. Let's find out if Kima is scared.
Does she get him bonus?
She is not scared.
It's okay.
The Clasp guy who just got fire-bolted is going to drop Rogar and charge a leaf. Like, ah! Actually,
No.
he drops Rogar, moves around here and... Oh, no, Rogar doesn't move around there and hide.
Stop throwing, man.
No! I can throw you if I want
Steps
to.
in the fire, he dies.
He steps in the fire and dies. Now he's going to move around this burning stack, trying to break your eye line for a second. So
Okay.
he's going to take a hide action. 15. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception. Damn, it's 14 at the moment.
Alright, so you kind of lose track of him for a second, and then he springs back up, and is going to throw 2 knives at you. 1, 2.
Yep, so 1 hit.
Alright,
Shield, so yep, takes 7.
and he sneak attacks it.
Ow.
So yeah, springs up, throws a knife into your like shoulder, digs into the hilt. He's like, "Ha! Sneak attack, bitch!" Chiptooth is going to carry Victor away into this other room, slams the door shut behind him with his foot. And the other guy is going to do a medicine check on Victor because they need a living hostage. Oh, yeah. Victor, you are now stable but unconscious.
Should I roll a d4 to see how many hours it's going to take me?
Yeah, sure. Right. It is now... Let's see. Hard Davy swung. Chiptooth ran off. One of the class members is still trapped in here fighting. Gwyneth.
Can I dip out of sight and get sneak attack?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
The fire grows.
So we'll say I use 5 feet of movement.
Yeah, I mean you can like use the
Dip around.
yeah, the edge of the door to like dodge out of Davy's sight for a second.
And because sharpshooter, I ignore all cover, and I'm going to actually use sharpshooter on.
That hits.
28
yeah,
damage.
28 damage. Ooh, so close. Hard Davy is now officially on 2 hit points. Kima is going to try and nut hard. Well, let's see. Other people might have this. So Kima is going to
Get the fighter.
casually jog over to Rogar, taking an attack of opportunity from Hard Davy. Hard Davy misses. And it's going to give Rogar 10 temporary hit points. Or, sorry, 10 hit points, like, from lay on hands.
10 temper. You can be up for now.
Yeah. Kind of that, like, you stop dying. Like, goes over, prods you, Rogar. Like, hey, get up. You're not allowed to die yet. And
But you got temporary hit points?
no, just lay on hands. I was a mistake.
I was going to say, I was like,
Slip of the tongue.
Okay, that's right.
Rogar.
The thing with temporary hit points is they don't bring it from unconsciousness.
Yes, that's
That's
why they
what I
are
was
not
like,
temporary hit
yeah.
points.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Rogar, you wake up. There's this like scarred, angry-looking halfling in lots of armor with a big hammer, kind of looking at you glaringly. And behind her, you hear, "Hard Davy!"
Yeah, I push her out of the way. And I shoot at
All right,
her,
you
baby.
do not push her. She is way stronger than you. You miss Hard
Do
Davy.
you try?
She gets in the way, and I want to throw her.
You like try and push her out the way, but you can't, which fucks up your first shot.
Get out of the way.
Fuck you! You shoot over her head. Hard
13 to Hard Dave.
Hard Davy. Hard Davy falls.
I could have killed him too. If you moved, I could have shot the second one. Start yelling at her.
Look, I woke you up. I can put you back to sleep just as quickly. Aleve, you're surrounded by fire. You're kind of in your element, literally.
tish.
Try not to piss the little lady off, because the small ones are the ones you've got to watch out for.
They're closer to hell.
That's a lot to get out in not your turn.
Who are you calling little lady?
Healing potion, bonus action.
All right.
Oh god.
Chug a healing potion.
Yeah. And then firebolt the fucker again. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Oh man. No, that missed.
That misses, yeah.
Yep. Can I duck behind the desk for cover?
Sure.
Like go prone behind it or whatever.
All right. So this Clasp guy, God, he's fucking cornered as all shit. He's gonna try and escape. He disengages. 15. Runs to here and then starts dashing away, like and gets kind of to the mouth of the alley. I know he used the disengage action, but you can just put an arrow in his back or run up behind him and punch him if you want.
Would I have advantage since his back's to me?
No.
He knows you're there. He just ran past you.
Yeah, he's aware of your presence and it's deliberately. He's serpentining. Serpentine.
Fuck it. Give me a sec. I'm gonna sharpshooter. I've just gotta turn the macro on and make sure it's actually activated.
Okay. Or we can just -5 from it. Ba-ching.
I might just set up a separate macro so you have like longbow sharpshooter, longbow not sharpshooter.
Yep, that
like
hits him.
Buttons you can press.
He is going to uncanny dodge.
Just dodgy motherfucker.
Alright.
So what's
then
that?
I'm going
17?
to...
He wants to get out alive.
Hi.
Oh, leave me alone. 17. So what's half of 17? It's 8?
8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks pretty beat up after getting another like arrow. He's like, oh, come on. Lady Kima looks around him and goes, everything's on fire. Everything is on fire. I don't have anything that deals with fire. Do something.
I'll be with you in a minute.
I think she's going to cure wounds, Rogue. And she doesn't actually know Rogar. She's not going to give him any more healing yet. So she's just floundering a little because she can't hit fire with a hammer. Rogar. Rogar is muted.
I forget I'm muted every god. Alright, so I was here.
Yes.
No, come on, token. There you go. I was here. Can I get past this fire over here?
Sure. Kima takes an attack of opportunity as you go. No, I'm kidding. You can get to there. There's a closed door over there. Because he slammed the door shut behind him.
15. Is it an action to open the door?
No, it's not an action to open the door.
I am using a bonus action to kick open the door. Police!
Alright, you kick open the door. I'll show you what's beyond.
I trigger a held action.
You take an arrow to the face.
Yeah, trigger held action. Yeah, no.
No, you see beyond the door, several figures are standing. You see Victor in the arms of this big half-orc. You can see there's the Clasp guy there. There's a very handsome man in very fine jewelry and fine clothing. And standing either side of him are two strange, muscular humanoids with beards that look like writhing snakes and long glaives. And the far end of the room, the wall has just been ripped away, and in its place is a portal into swirling, fiery, bloody redness. And there's a mage there, incanting some sort of spell. And the handsome man sort of looks at you and goes, I'd put that down if I was you. It's one thing for me to kill your friend, it's another for me to throw him to hell.
if Victor could speak, saying, "Do it."
Rogar, remember your training. Shoot the hostage.
I mean, I shot, but I just have.
I will say this one thing, Matthew. I did say that, like, after a specific amount of new characters, I will make a druid with rust monsters as their pet. If Victor dies, I will be making that one.
Rust monsters, I believe, are a monstrosity. I mean, like, you hit the button before I gave you all the information.
You can tame them. It does say in the flavor text, so I'll try that.
Shot the half orc.
Alright, you shot the half orc for 12. Jesus Christ.
27.
27. Alright, he is going to take his held action to... Basically, yeah, he's going to take his held action to move dash 15 feet and throw Victor into hell.
You can't.
Can he do that
You can't dash and throw, really. I mean,
he's not throwing, he's just moving over that far and then, you know, ending... I mean, you can... Okay, we can say he's still in your arm, but he takes him over to the edge of, like, this portal.
I would say he can drop me, but not toss me.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. He can move far enough and still just drop you, and you'd still be in hell. But yeah, he moves you over, like, to this gate to hell, like, right on the edge of it, and begins to, like Evo prepares to throw Vic. He doesn't want to step in there himself, but he's moved over to the door
his
and
turn's coming up, so, you know.
Yeah, has you across the
dies,
precipice.
Don't worry. I'll throw you
Victor?
Yes.
Yes, you are currently stable, and being held into a portal to hell. The handsome man is going to yell, "Have you never heard of hostage negotiations?"
No.
Okay.
I don't take hostages.
I'm just going to roll initiative for the handsome fellow, because I have no other name for him for that. 1. Alright, that makes sense. He's going to go right at the end of the turn order.
I don't take hostages. Thank you.
I mean, we took the hostage. Never mind.
They took the bad person as a hostage. No one cares for Victor.
No one really knows Victor. I mean,
not even Victor knows Victor.
Fuckable dude.
Yeah, he's an amnesiac. He knows nothing.
I mean, I was going to start putting out the fire, but
yeah, Rogar kind of jumped the gun a bit. Chemo's going to give everyone a little healing. You were going to put out fires. Rogar has set more fires.
It's just like, ah, shit.
Rogar likes Victor. He's been on contracts with Victor. He's like,
yeah, you're not showing it very
going
well.
After my friend.
No, it's not. It's like, well, fuck.
Yeah, Ali, if you can see Rogar like fires from, you probably can't hear what's being said from the other side.
I guess I'll stiff into space for a second. Oh god.
Stop touching me there.
Actually, what I've seen, it's really awkward. I can't because the dynamic light. I can kind of see part of what's going on. There we go.
I know.
Oh, okay. So that's where the portal to the Nether. Oh god. I mean, fireball.
I mean, fireball. I guess.
I mean, he's stable right now, so it's not like it'll immediately kill him.
But I mean, I could not. Depends if I'm trying to get the orc to drop him. But the thing is, the orc drops him. We still have to try and get him back anyway, and I just don't think it's going to work.
Well, one way or another, I'm shooting at people.
It's all Rogar knows. Fireball the room.
I am genuinely considering fireballing the room right now.
Oh, Rogar's in there whispering to you, do it.
I mean, if you fireball and it hits Victor, I'm fine with it. Like, do whatever.
Weirdly enough, it would only be a single failed death save.
Yeah.
By the way, have you still got your death saves on your sheet? Because if you take like any hits after death, they'll count towards that.
I'm only using this so I can.
But do we not fails go after I'm stable, or actually I need to read that?
Basically, like obviously you're stable now, but if people you're not immortal to people hitting you while you're dead. So I'd say your like previous death saves remain and count towards those ones.
To be fair, if I do that, the backwash would get me in Rogar, so it has to be further into.
God damn that fiery backwash!
Just throw it against the back wall.
You have like
still hit all of them, really.
Shatter.
No, Do I look like I hate the kind of man to have shatter? I'm a man of fire. God.
Versatility is not my thing. I burn things, as this entire building now demonstrates. Yeah, by the way, Rogar, the air is thick with smoke right now. This room is becoming hellish for you.
I'm guessing. I mean,
Just
I don't
do it.
want to hit.
Just do it.
All right, but before I do, because he looks like he's a caster, and we heard something about a wizard, I'm going to use subtle spell, so I don't have to use any verbal or semantic components.
All right.
Just in case he has counterspell. He's not going to use that shit on me. And yeah, I throw my last 3rd level as a fireball. So I will be standing. I will be standing like kind of at tech. I'm standing out here in the doorway. So I'm still going to destroy anyone because it's only like a 3rd level spell. But what is it?
All right.
It's fireball. Sorry, just doing the damage. 33. I will use. What have we got? We've got a 1 with 2. Yeah, I'll go on. I've got some sorcery points left, so and I can use it with subtle because it's empowered as the one.
Yeah, it's the one that lets you do that.
Yeah. So I'm going to re-roll the 1 on the 2, so it's going to be 30 plus whatever this is. 2d6. So that is. Oh wow! That actually was worse.
Good.
35 total.
35 total. All right.
2 1s. God damn.
I almost have to kill the mage. All right.
No, really?
Mage.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
I mean, whether or not you want to kill the mage holding open the portal, which Victor's in, is one thing. Right. 18. So the mage passes, takes half. So
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm trying to do this.
pressing all the buttons.
Hitting random buttons.
Alignment.
Sorry.
What's the
That's not
35 halved is
17.
17 again.
Yep. Have I got? And I have no 2nd and no 3rd level spells left. Oh, I'm really running out.
Okay, this guy has to try as well. You see the half orc passes, so takes 17.
Yeah.
He looks really badly hurt after that. You think if he hadn't managed to pull himself to the side in time, he'd be dead. The
Curse my terrible save DC.
I just don't know. Does the half-orc still have uncanny dodge or like evasion? I'm just mentioning those.
they don't
the
have evasion.
cutthroats, I think
The
they have it.
cutthroats, they just have uncanny dodge. Okay, he takes half as well, so 17. You see that the bearded devils and the man in the middle, I'm just going to call them bearded devils because I've got to take their nameplates off. Like the fire washes over them, but they like don't even like blink or react. They kind of smile at you.
Oh damn. Peace out. As far as I can move, so.
Hard Davy is dead. Chiptuff is going to lob Victor as far as he can into hell. Pretty strong, so I'll say about there. So
do you take damage?
No, he just like lobs you in there, and then like looks around, like realizing how much trouble he's in. He's very badly hurt. You can get rid of that now. He's very badly hurt, stuff. And he looks over at like his boss and goes, "This is going badly." And the class, he steps away from the portal to hell because it makes him mildly uncomfortable. The class member holds up his daggers and is going, he's going to throw them. Yeah, he's not got anything else to do. He's going to throw some daggers at... Actually, how's the range? Not good. Alright, he is going to, he's going to take the hide action. And he's going to take the hide thingy. Where is my cutthroat? There he is. And then he's going to... Oh, yeah. These guys are so stealths. So, he's ducked behind those boxes, but you don't have a view on him yet.
I have a question. Since I took damage since being stable, do I go back into mode of making death saves, or am I still stable?
You're still stable. Yeah. But you do have failed death saving throws, so you would have got another one there. So I think
I counted that one.
Yeah, you're on 2 deaths. So you're stable, but like very badly beat up. If somebody just came over to finish you off now, they'd have no trouble. Right. So That's the Clasp guy. The Weaver continues to like hold open this portal. Gwyn, it's your go. You don't know anything about what's going on in this far off room. Oh well, sorry, this Clasp guy. He would have. You know what? Fuck. He's just gonna turn around and start stabbing you, Gwyneth. Because fuck you. 1, 2. 7. You're like, I'm a better rogue than you. Fuck off. And
What is this during her turn?
Yeah. It's my turn now. He removed this one from the turn order, forgetting I'm standing on top of him.
I put that one of them into the GM layer. I forgot there was this guy still hanging on with his few hit points.
Oh, fuck it. Let's
Just fucking... Yeah, the second one, like... the offhand one is the only one that hit him. For 1 point of damage. He is still alive. Ow! Rude. As you sort of stab into his shoulder, and then you like disengage and move back, you can see like running in this direction are a group of guards, kind of like stomping along in their armor.
guards where?
I mean, they're not on the map yet, but you can see like coming down the street in your direction with some guards, and then you like disengaged and moved back.
Oh, by the way, I didn't disengage, so he's welcome to take a stab if he wants.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try and take a stab. Have some of this. I'm the better rogue.
You're really not.
Okay, Lady Kima.
Hold up.
Oh, sorry, you've got one move left. I mean, he could see.
So that's my 30 there. And then there's 30 there.
Ah, okay.
Right.
So you run into the fire room. There's flame everywhere now. Like, the whole middle of the room is on fire. Smoke hits your lungs. Lady Kima is like, like, she can't get... There's all this fire in the way. She's like, what's going on? God. She doesn't, like... Nobody's said anything to her yet, so, like, she doesn't know, like, who you guys are, to, like, if she should heal you or not. I guess the best she could do is, like, slide around the side of the room.
Around.
God. Yeah, she'd run into a burning building. She's Lady Kima. So she's going to make a double move to get to about... Oh, God, there's fire everywhere. She's going to make a dex save to try and get past all this fire.
Is she High Lady Kima of Ward, if I remember correctly, her title?
Yes, she is Lady Kima of Vord. She doesn't do very well on her dex save and takes some fire damage. And she, like, coughs through. It's like, alright, I don't know exactly what happened here, but I have a feeling it's your fault. And she points at Aleve.
That's racist.
She's like, I mean, that's fair.
That's pretty racist there, man.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's racist to assume.
The fuckable dude is going to, like, he says loudly, "This doesn't have to get any worse. I could bring your friend back for a price. Let's stop this violence and talk. Come forwards."
Broger puts an arrow through his neck.
He's about to.
Sorry, I'm just...
He goes next.
He is inviting you to, like, stop the violence and talk. He seems to be, yeah. Rogar.
Alright, so. Can I make a deception for free and for like a free action, just to step forward and make it look like I'm not gonna shoot him?
I mean, you can, but at some stage, if you're going to shoot him, you've got to raise your bow and draw an arrow. Like, he'll know... you won't be able to deceive him in that. You could come forwards and see.
Well, then why try? Let's just do it.
Okay, that first shot...
That actually, I still have my hunter's mark on the orc, so I'll just shoot the orc.
Alright, that misses the orc. Flies past you, dings off the orc.
Wow.
Dings off the
Alright.
orc.
Rogar.
Rogar misses twice. Everybody looks on in awe.
Yeah.
And
The man,
Rogar retires.
shakes his head and goes, "You so quickly
Are you that
condemned..."
Aros guy I'm hearing about?
It's like, "You so quickly condemned your friend to hell." Uh,
What do they know about Victor?
I mean, not much. He doesn't know anything about you, but he assumed he was your friend. He's going to cast... he's going to use his held action.
I don't know what I have this for, or what I have this from, but I do have an inspiration on my sheet. I don't know if you'll allow me to shoot the orc, re-roll a shot.
You know what?
Shoot
It's
that
fine.
orc.
You can re-roll and shoot the orc if it makes you feel better. For all that will achieve. Well
Alright,
done.
so
You
14
hit the orc
damage.
for 14 damage.
14.
The orc is still standing, but very, very badly wounded. He holds onto the wall and drags down.
Didn't you say you still had Hunter's Mark on him?
I do.
Although you went unconscious, so would you still have it?
Oh yeah, that
I
would be
put it on
well.
him again.
You
I
put
put
it
it
on
on
him,
him again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
18. Or
The orc
20,
falls over dead. The man doesn't even
I
bat
feel
an
better
eyelid.
about myself. Rogar did not miss 2 shots in a turn. Rogar can live on.
Okay. The guy goes, "You so quickly condemned your friend to hell." And he clicks his fingers, and the weaver who's holding up the portal screams in pain all of a sudden. As you notice, the person had a ton of piercings in their face, beautiful golden piercings, and they all just tear out of the weaver's body. He screams, falls to the ground writhing, and that happens, and the portal swings shut.
Well, shit.
Cool. Victor, you're in hell. So, that's a thing now. Aleve, it's... He was so willing to bargain. It's literally his job. Aleve, yeah, you see this close...
Yeah, I just had to do that. So, okay, seeing how bad things are getting, I'm going to start putting out the fires. Because Kima's here and she's going, I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll do it. And I'm just going to start using... It's going to take a little while, but it's 5 feet every 6 seconds I can basically extinguish. So I'm going to move back and start putting out as much of the fire as I can.
Okay, yeah. So it's 5 feet every 6 seconds. So for the moment, the fire stops spreading. But you'll be able to, draw it down in the next turn. And then, after that, it'd be completely gone.
Yeah.
The bearded devils are going to attack Rogar. Boop. I think they've got reach weapons. So... yeah, they run up. Yeah, they've both got 10-foot reach weapons. So one of them runs up into your face. The other one, runs up just behind the other guy. So one of them runs up to you, Rogar, swings you with his glaive. Oh, 12, I'm guessing that misses. On you, Rogar, who is muted.
Rogar. Muted. I'm always muted. And yes, 12 misses. Come on.
And then he attacks you with his beard, which also misses. And then the other one attacks you with his glaive. 16, which...
and misses.
Alright, so they come up, they swipe at you, but they can't make their attacks land. The last of the enforcers is very dead. The Clasp cutthroat sneaks forwards a little bit, and then it's going to throw 2 knives at Rogar. The first will be with advantage. Haha! You forgot about me, but I'm here. 1. No. 2. 50 misses as well. I'm taking it.
Yes.
You throw bad, and you should feel bad.
He runs back behind these... I don't think he wants to run near that guy. So he's like, I don't know what to do. So he just runs into the corner for the time being. This is getting a little beyond his pay grade. We don't see what the other Clasp cutthroat does. The Weaver writhes and screams on the ground as he's basically lost half of his face. Gwyneth. Alright, you need to make a dex save.
I wouldn't have moved past Rogar.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have. But it's for the fire. And because you took the quick way through, the damage will be a little higher than it was for Kima. If you fail.
Dex save.
27. Cool. You take 5 fire damage as you manage to No, you do. It would have been 10. It halves to 5. As you jump through the flames very dexterously, but the heat still burns you a little bit. Oh, you take no fire damage. You do a flip. Wah!
I can just see this thing. My bow's in the fucking alleyway. Fuck.
It is. That guy's nicking it.
I mean, it's just a pretty beat up old longbow. You can have it.
No, he's being tackled by guards right now. Alright, you chug a healing potion. I mean, you could stab this guy. You're within melee range.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting things sorted. I don't know if that affects that, but I'll uncheck it anyway.
Right, yeah, you chip the guy for 20 damage. Let me just check something.
I can't see. How can you do sneak attack?
Rogar's up close to the guy.
Because
Oh, sorry. Look at this. So what am I thinking? Sorry, I'm an idiot. Ignore me.
Yeah. You stab the guy. You do notice that your blade doesn't really seem to do as much damage as you'd like. You kind of pierce it in, but he barely reacts to it.
Fuck's sake. Okay, is there any way I can move back from here without getting set on fire?
No. I mean, you could move back to where you were and make another dex save.
Yeah,
but the guy would get an attack of opportunity unless you disengage.
Yeah, no.
Well, would he? It's still not without his range.
Yeah, it's within his range.
Right?
He's got a beard.
Yeah, it's within his range. So would he get an attack of opportunity? He's not leaving the attack space.
He has a 5-foot weapon as well.
Oh, his chin. Yeah.
His beard, his mighty death beard.
Yeah, that's all I can do, really. I'd shuffle out of the tiny woman's road, I guess. If she needed to make it way fast.
Tiny woman places her hammer down, draws the big 2-handed sword from her back, stride forwards, swings once at... Is that the right damage? That doesn't look right. Oh, so give it a try. Swings once at the first devil she sees. Ah! Yeah, that's correct. So, and then she's going to add a little smite into there.
Jesus H. Christ.
So let's see. That is a fiend, so there'll be another D8 on top of that. 25, 32, 42, 46, plus 14, 50. I think that might be
60
enough.
if it's 40,
yeah, that's enough to kill it. So walks up, swings her Holy Avenger, cutting the first demon in half. It screams and turns into begins to turn to ash on the ground. Strides past, swings at devil number 2. Vroom. Hitting. Add a little smite. So 25, 31 plus 3 is 34, plus 16 would be 50. Very narrowly kills the next one in a single strike, just staggers it. And growling enters the room. Right, and then it is the fuckable dude's turn. Who, like, shakes his head like any of this really matters. I've already gotten everything I need. And he is going...
No, you didn't!
Yeah, I got a soul. He's happy. What's he gonna do? Options. He does have some spells and stuff. That might work, actually. He is going to point at Lady Kima and make her make a wisdom saving throw. The DC is not 11. That is a lie.
No, that's alright. This sounds about right.
Just remember to add her aura bonus to herself this time.
I mean, I could do if I wanted to. It's 15.
You bring her in and then you nerf her. It's kind of weird. She's really like...
Let's see. Wisdom. 13, including the aura bonus. Alright, Lady Kima transforms into a little bunny rabbit. So where this deadly little halfling was a moment before, now appears a tiny little bunny. And it just looks around, squeaks a few times, like little nose like twitches. Rogar. You're not near enough anything to attack yet.
What do you mean?
Oh, what are you doing?
Shooting.
Kima.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Shooting Kima? No, I don't.
Yeah, this is why you say what you're doing. You don't just press buttons. Well, what are you doing?
I'm shooting this guy in front of me.
Okay, yeah, you put an arrow in that guy. He was very badly wounded from the greatsword, so poof, the arrow hits him. He staggers back, lands on the ground. His body begins to burn up and dissolve. And you stride into the room.
I know what I need to do.
He looks at you, shakes his head, and goes, "It's a shame about your friend. I would have bargained."
Well, there'll still be some talk. I can't do anything else to... Well, I guess I could. Really?
Victor's in hell.
Really? I guess can't really hide because Gwyn's here and like there's not much room, so I'll just end it there. I'll just walk in, look around, walk out.
Aleve, it's your go.
I'm going to skirt around a bit more and carry on trying to suppress the fire as much as possible.
All right,
the fires. My job for the rest of combat.
The fires all get a little smaller. Yeah, they all kind of burn down a bit to kind of the size they were at the beginning of the fight. This one flicks out. Yeah, you can see the fires are definitely like dwindling. This Clasp guy like walks up to you, Rogar, and goes, "Yeah, I didn't sign up for devils and stuff. Can I just leave?" Rogar, you're muted. It walks up, like hands up, goes, "I didn't sign up for devils. Can I just go?"
You can try and run. I'll shoot you in the back, or you can get shot in the face. You can choose which side you get shot at.
Okay, he tries to stab you. Like quickly draws his daggers. Yeah. Oh fuck.
No.
Yeah. Bonus action. Disengage and like runs over here. Like, oh fuck. We've arrived in pain. Gwyneth.
God, I haven't used this in forever.
Yeah, the guy's just standing there, like admiring his rings, like not particularly interested.
And I really don't want to walk into the room.
Why not?
I guess she'd draw her short bow and apply poison to a couple of arrows.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, you apply poison to a couple of arrows. Lady Kima as a bunny bounces over here and tries to kick this Clasp guy. Plus, I don't know, bunny plus 1. Kicks the Clasp guy for, I'm gonna, 1 damage. Could she Divine Smite as a bunny? Probably not.
Does it have
They don't have access to their class abilities. So.
I really would have loved to Divine Smite bunny this guy. But runs over and kicks him. Fuckable dude watches you well, this is growing tiresome. Begins to cast the spell. I think I'll be off. Rogar.
So
Shoot him!
I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to him.
He raises eyebrows at you.
Can you move a bit, please?
Alright, as soon as you draw your arrow, he uses his held action to teleport away.
Does it look like a Misty Step, or does it look like a full-on
It's
teleport?
a full-on TP. It's a full-on teleport. He doesn't care enough to stick around and fight you guys. If you
Fine, I'll settle with him.
alright, so you just shoot this guy who got kicked. He's looking down at this bunny ow, and then just kick to the leg. Arrow to the back of the head, and yeah, this guy just teleports out. And the next round, Aleve brings the fires down, and the fires stop. Kima is still a bunny. There's just this little cute bunny hopping around, boing boing, boing boing. Kind of boings up to Rogar and looks angrily at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave before the bunny starts.
Technically, she wouldn't have been because he would have had to use his concentration to hold teleport.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. If you want, then
So he either couldn't have teleported or couldn't have turned her into a bunny.
that's fine.
No, she would have turned back when he dropped.
She turned back then. So
All right.
so Kima stands up, looks around, and goes,
Oh shit! Now
"What
she's
the
gonna spot
hell
me.
was all that about? Oi, you, twitchy dude!" Storms up to you. I think, sort of pokes you in the thigh. What is going on here? You set fire to this building. We were coming here to arrest
I
these
didn't set
guys.
fire to anything. I didn't set fire to anything.
Right, you
I
come.
did try to arrest them. They resisted. Did you see it? They were resisting. They hit me.
Right.
They threw a person in a portal.
She
They were
grabs
pretty
you
much
by the
resisting.
belt and starts dragging you into the other room. Come on.
No.
Drags you in
No.
here. Looks around at everybody and goes, "All right, explain. What the fuck is going on?"
I glance into the room to make sure there's no fire in there, just in case.
No, there's no fire. There's
Hellfire.
smoke everywhere.
There's
Everyone's
brimstone and-
coughing a bit.
Okay.
It's the mild smell of
Okay.
brimstone from the devils.
Well,
An elven woman put out a contract saying that people
Oi,
were
you, get
stealing
back
stuff
here.
from her.
She had you by the belt,
24
Rogar.
stealth. What do you mean?
She's holding your belt. You have nowhere to hide.
All right, sleight of hand. I'll take her hand off my belt.
she's gonna know you do that.
I don't know. Just talk. Go ahead.
He takes off his belt without her realizing.
All right, it's going to be a very high DC. It's not just going to be against her wisdom. But
That was
Gonna
pretty
be a
good
good
as
one.
well.
Can't wait to roll this.
yeah, you can try and sneak out of your belt while.
18.
All right, she notices, and it's for fuck's sake, and just tries to punch you in the leg. Right. So
Dead leg.
yeah, just tries to dead leg you. This plus her proficiency. Okay, well, yeah, definitely hits you
Ooh.
for 6 damage. Hard as she can in the thigh. He's
All right, fine. Roger will stay.
I told you, I gave you that health, I can take it away. So, a woman told you about this, and you all showed up to Start a big brawl?
No, she hired us to deal with it because they were apparently pinching stuff from her. And she'll sort of allude that Zandala hired us to retrieve items and it went awry.
Alright, roll a deception check. She sort of lifts up her hammer while she does this and put it on her back. Okay, she will try and see through your deception. She's not particularly insightful. Ooh, almost. She nods and goes, alright, the adventuring type. That I understand. She lets go of Rogar's belt and
there's
push over hands.
There's a few more down the alley we knocked out as well, just so you know. I don't know why we're doing Rothbutt again.
We were trying to knock them out, but these ones, they were resisting.
Yeah, they were a pretty tough bunch. Not gonna lie.
Olive kind of just sheepishly raised his hand as the fire was my fault. I apologize.
You know, we're not big fans of arcane spellcasters at the best of time in Vasselhiem, but when you start setting fire to buildings, you're lucky I have a soft spot for magic users. Just get out of here before the rest of the guards show up.
You don't have to tell me twice.
They are not as understanding of the adventuring ways. Right, you guys leave. When you kind of get out, you can see there's like this cutthroat on the middle of the street being held down by a bunch of guards who are like manacling him. He's like, "No, let me go! Let me go! I escaped! I survived!"
Police brutality.
Yeah, they're like shouting, "Stop resisting arrest!"
Can I
and
retrieve
macing
my
him.
bow from him?
He didn't actually take it. It's just on the floor. You can quickly grab it.
So realistically, what are the odds that like I leave no survivors and I shoot this guy and run away?
Oh god, I mean, like, here's the thing: Kima would know you did it, and like would.
And there's a bunch of guys. No. Arlo is out.
If you, I mean, first of all, there would still be survivors. There'd be Smiler McGree and his like boys outside. But if you like shot him, like the guards might not see you do it, but Kima would know who did it and would start investigating.
Fine. I'll settle with slitting a throat or two on the way out.
Roga.
Is anybody paying attention?
Yes.
I mean, if we're running as a group, yes. When you stop, people are going to go sit to look at you and like, no, don't. Kima let us off. We told her these people were alive.
Okay. All right, so you
Some of
guys.
you people have some severe issues when it comes to people that are tied up.
It's true.
Arlo says he runs down the corridor.
All right, you guys scamper away, and move out into the streets of Vasselhiem again. And so you guys make it away. I mean, you dealt with the Clasp. You end up like returning, probably to not to this strange place, but to the other strange inn that you go to. So yeah, if you want to move yourself to the...
With the fire damage, did it at least destroy most of what they could have been selling?
Look, you definitely damaged it quite badly. You don't know exactly what they were selling. But
I don't care.
it looks like you definitely damaged it pretty badly. But yeah, you guys all scamper back. Burnt, very badly bruised from multiple hammer hits, and slump into various chairs. Herc brings over a large plate of enchiladas and leaves it on the table, and then walks away. What do you guys say once you're like reconvene at the Dragon's Eye? Like you're all there, a little stunned.
Oh fuck! Shit, we lost Victor. That's not good.
I do have a question. Like, how does Osisa know what's happening with the people? Is it signing the contract that allows it to see through everyone's eyes, or is it like?
I mean, that was only rarely ever implied in the show. It wasn't said for sure, was it? That she can see through your eyes?
I mean,
don't
she
know.
can see through your eyes. I'm just don't know what triggers it. Is it just a mark? Is it just
We've
a tick?
talked about it before. I thought it was the mark was what did it. So when you essentially
If
enter
it's
her
an ability,
service,
it would be the mark. So she would be able to see through your eyes. Although you are now in a different plane, which does often affect like scrying spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, scrying I think doesn't work across dimensions, as far as I recall.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I'll have
would
to
like
think about
like,
that.
maybe run through, see what happens to Victor, but it can wait.
I want to retrieve Victor. Rogar's very fucking angry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely
Thing is,
sure
if this
what
was
you
John
expected to
that was
happen there.
understandable-
You made zero attempt to, like, the guy was there, like, literally going, I will negotiate, it is my thing, and you're just like, no, arrows at the people, just a random orc. Like, he really did want to bargain. It's like, no, you guys don't want to help your okay.
yeah, I was gonna start putting up for Rogar. Okay, yes we go.
I mean, first you knock me, or like first you hurt me, and I'm already unstable as it is. Then you knock me unconscious. Then you try and take me as a hostage. Then when you're like, whoa, everybody slow down. Let's talk about this. No, not unstable road.
I'm just saying, that's
Yeah.
you were probably the worst person to reach that door in that situation. In that case, yeah, you're all just sitting there, kind of stunned. Gwen, it was kind of your contract. Or like your little like asking for help. And effectively, you're the one who asked Victor to come along. What's Gwen's like face like? What's her reaction like?
I guess she'd be reaching for that absinthe.
Yeah, Herc brings a full bottle over.
If John is in the tavern, he will question as to why you're drinking that drink you swore to not drink again. Unless it used stealthily, you can't stealth.
No, she'd just death glare you and continue drinking.
Rogar
She's
takes
lost. She lost Finch, and she basically sent someone to their death. Like, I think that's a valid reason to drink something you swore you'd never drink again.
Now let's not understate it. Like he's not dead yet. He's in hell.
She doesn't
sent
know
someone
that,
to
though.
hell. I think I literally said to hell. So it's a lot worse than
Yeah, I know. Okay, but like,
That's why I want to like play it out to see if he's like he may survive long enough to maybe there be a mission to retrieve him, which is kind of important since a few contracts are coming up in the.
We don't even know where he is in hell. Like, I suppose my sister could maybe assist with that.
Yeah, we can definitely talk. But I'll have to think about it a little bit. Like I'd rather just keep what's happening to Victor in hell like off screen, effectively. Like I don't think we know, and I know Victor's your character, but I don't think it's up to you. You can either declare him dead, or you can declare him MIA. In which case, you can we can begin setting up contracts to retrieve him.
I think it would be interesting to actually be missing because he's a fighter. He can't do much against spellcaster, but being an elf fighter, he can maybe survive long enough.
I mean, he's a prisoner
unconscious
in hell.
for an hour. Yeah, he'd be found probably and just taken somewhere.
So, yeah, whatever.
I forget is. Oh no, sorry. City of Brass is the elemental plane of fire, isn't it? Not
yes,
hell.
City of Brass is the elemental plane of fire. Yeah. There are multiple layers of hell. Everyone kind of knows that. Multiple lords of hell. He would be in the domain of one of the many sort of deep lords of hell right now. You're not sure which because you didn't really get much information from the main guy, the guy who was there.
Yeah. Did the Weaver expire, or was he still breathing on the floor when the guy teleported?
He was still alive. He was still alive. Kima would have taken him into custody. So he's currently in jail, like there.
Because was he the one that was maintaining the portal?
Yes, he was maintaining the portal. And then when you kind of he basically the guy ripped all the jewelry this guy had off his body, tearing up his skin when he did, which put the guy in enough pain to drop concentration and collapse.
Fuck his concentration,
Yeah, just fuck his whole day up. So if you like, you could go to them. You could also, like, an option would be just to go to Osissa and admit what's happened and try and get her to help.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I 110% would be going to Assisser at this point. This is way out of our range if he's gone to hell.
Alright.
Yeah,
Who's going down to visit Osissa?
I'll do it. It's my fault.
I'll never go with them.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Alright, so Rogar stays upstairs and drinks. You two make your way down for the secret tunnels to Osissa's sort of lair. You go up the ziggurat, and yeah, the giant lion is sitting there looking into her scrying orb, watching over the many sort of comings and goings, and says, "Hello, Alif, Gwyneth. What brings you down here? I get few unannounced visits."
Apologies.
Yeah, sorry. I received word from a contact of mine that a criminal organization was setting up in Vasselhiem.
The Clasp, yes.
I took it upon myself to try and organize a SWAT on them. Victor may have been thrown to hell in
Do not be coy. Victor was thrown into hell, and the portal was closed behind him.
She like does a very cat-like thing of tilting her head to the side, and it's like Victor was thrown through a portal into hell.
As far as we can tell, yeah.
Her eyes like flicker for a moment as she tries to like scry on Victor, and then like flickers back and goes, "Start from the beginning." And I'm guessing you just take her through like the whole story.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically starting from where Zandala approached me.
All right.
Through to the tiny little rabbit kicking people in the shin.
Okay. She doesn't seem like angry at you for like going after them. Like she's aware that like, you know, that you guys are not like soldiers. You do your own thing outside of it. Like going after a criminal organization isn't exactly a bad thing in her eyes. So she's not like, how dare you go off and do this thing without like take things. She's fine with that. She's like, well, it appears as if things got a little out of hand, to say the least. If Victor is where you say he is, then I weep for him. We must. And you're sure it's hell. The creatures you described, do you think they were devils, not demons?
The
paladin was smacking them, so and seemed to be.
Describe them.
Metagaming wise, they were willing to.
The man who had Victor thrown in the port specified he was sending him to hell. He tried to negotiate.
He would have said the abyss if he was a demon. All right. This is a terrible thing, but if we are quick, we can maybe negotiate. But it will be difficult. It will take me a few days to figure out where he is and to set up the negotiations. Now, I'm not going to lie. The princes of hell do not give up their captives without something great in return. You may be forced to do a favor for them, or perhaps give over a reward. But I think there's always a chance with devils. If it was demons, they'd just spend all eternity torturing him over and over again. With devils, they'll do that as well, but they'll be willing to negotiate if you can somehow make it worth their while. Yes, we will begin. I will begin scrying into this. This will be my top priority.
Thank you, Caesar.
Of course. I know that mistakes have been made in the past, but looking out for the Slayer's take is my primary responsibility to Ayun. and have a talk with Rogar. It sounds like he did not handle the situation well.
None of us handled the situation well.
I'll have Ghost to say something and doesn't.
Yeah. And with that, I think we'll bring the session to a close. Let me just quickly read your message there, John. And so, John, all the mechanic stuff aside, when you awaken down there, you will already be a captive. You weren't like dropped just into the middle of a field. The portal was to the inside of a particular place. So by the time you wake up, you're already in chains. Is the thing, and Victor is having a very bad time. Yeah. Can you hear me, John?
Yeah, I do hear. Just since Victor's alive, I don't know how the experience will be shared.
Even if someone dies, they still get shared the XP, so he'll still get it regardless.
Yeah, you'll still get your share of the XP from this quest, because your character very well might survive. I guess what this means is one of the next contracts I'll have to set up will be something involving going to hell and bartering for Victor's soul. Because now that you're in there, even if you die, they can just bring you back to life over and over again in hell. So, yeah.
It's just I'm fine with him dying. That's fine. The fact that he went to hell is he was not a bad person.
No, I know, it's terrible. You guys have to get Victor out of there. I didn't want
No, you don't have to. You can leave him to rot in hell, but that's on you.
Yeah,
No, we're not going to do that.
No, I think any good guy. Whatever your opinions of Victor were, he wasn't a bad guy. He does not deserve to be there, but he literally got thrown through a portal.
I think him as a relatively good person. He tried to intimidate a guy with tickles, and he also tried to first begin by non-lethal attacks when he could.
Yeah, no, he actually was quite in control in that match. If everyone could drag their tokens in and start voting, I think I can quickly calculate up experience here. Chemo will get a cut, but it should still be a fair wee chunk because there were some tough things in there. And yeah, with the chemo thing, she was always supposed to show up. It's not like I just dropped her in to bail you out.
I can't quite tell, but what's her level? 13?
Very high. I actually went by what it's. I went by what it's down on the wiki. So it turns out she is a very high level paladin. I'm not going to say her exact level, but high enough to. I also somewhat made her as something to, if the take ever decides to start going really silly one day, there's somebody who can show up to put you guys in your place. But yeah, she's a badass. But yeah, I'll stop the recording here. More eventful session than I expected, but